folks, Nathaniel here at Chicago Music Exchange, joined by Zach. How's it going?
Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah. So we got something very special here. We got Chicago Music Exchange exclusives. These are 68 Telecasters Color Over Flower series. Now, this is part of a series of models that we're doing here at the shop that we've painstakingly developed with the brilliant Fender Custom Shop team over in Corona, California. And we think that these might be the most interesting 68 Telecasters you'll ever see.
So you might be wondering what makes these guitars so unique. Well, all of these 68 Telecasters that we have here have a very special secret. They are a solid color over a paisley
or blue flower
wallpaper, which is very unique. So this was a really cool thing for us to kind of venture out and try, in addition to the Chicago special guitars that we've got here at the shop.
So the top color is done in an extra thin nitrocellulose lacquer in Fender's very popular Deluxe Classic Relic package.
What that means is that these guitars come with basic, simple lacquer checking all around the guitar in the normal places that you would see lacquer checking. But as you wear into this guitar and as this guitar grows with you, the finish is going to wear away the more you play it, the harder you play it, and over time, that wallpaper underneath will start to show through and the top coat will peel away and chip away like how the originals did.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like you can feel the wallpaper with your eyeballs.
Right, so when am I going to see this wallpaper then?
That is an excellent question. There's no way to tell for sure. Like we mentioned, this is the first time we've done this, but for those of us who've been playing a long time, you know, our guitars kind of wear and tear differently depending on how we play and how we use the guitars. And if you treat this guitar well and you really wear it in, it's going to show through naturally.
Yeah.
You know, the old ones did, these will too.
So the more I play, I get a little reward at the end, right? I start to see it.
Exactly. Not only will you be a better player, but you will also get a little visual reward as well.
Sweet. Right, should we practice now? We'll see how long it takes.
We shall. I think I can feel it coming through. I think I'm breaking through.
I think a little bit chipped there. I mean, I was playing that scale pretty quick.
So we wanted to show you the paisley underneath. So we're going to take some sandpaper to this guitar and we're going to screw it up. Let's do it.
After you.
Come on, dig in, buddy.
Could be here for a while. No,
That's okay.
You go first.
You go first.
You go first.
All right. So, under the black, you can see the pink flower wallpaper. How cool is that?
Can I have a go?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go here, yeah. You ready? Mm-hmm. You're looking at me nervous.
I'm ready. I'm good.
White.
Oh, we're getting through. Okay, here we go. We're breaking through. As you can see, we've got a little bit of pink showing. So we're gonna continue to speed this up. How cool is that? So that is not just a paisley, that is a vibrant pink paisley underneath. So if you feel adventurous, you could do what we're doing and age your own guitar. Or if you wanted us to customize it and order it with a heavier relic, where you'll be able to see a little more of it, you can certainly do that. But that's really, really cool how that turned out.
I mean, you can do it that way, or you can just do it by practicing. And you know, you might see that in what, 20 years or something?
For sure. Cool. Just gotta get good.
There you go, mate. It's all yours.
Wow.
I think we did.
Thanks, Nathaniel. might be wondering what prompted us to come up with this Paisley idea. Well, there's a really cool story behind it, and we would like to bring in our friend Daniel Escariza, who is the head of vintage products here at Chicago Music Exchange, to tell the story.
So yeah, you know, I put my pants on just like everybody else, one leg at a time, and I come to work, and somebody walked in with a 68 or 69 Telecaster, and it had very obviously been refinished, and very poorly. Didn't think anything of it. I mean, we buy refinished player grade instruments all the time. We love them actually because it makes them more affordable to musicians. Really didn't think anything of it. Of course, we took it apart, we authenticated all the parts, we made sure that everything was dated correctly, that everything was what it was supposed to be. And it was a great guitar. It just had an ugly finish. The paint just didn't stick. It was kind of not flaking off anywhere. I kind of wish it was flaking off somewhere, because then maybe I would have lifted it, or, you know. And Brad Paisley came through town and saw that guitar, really liked it, bought it. Later, he lets us know that it turns out that under that black paint, that very bad black refinish job, there is a Paisley, and it was mind-blowing. Fast forward a few years, I was lucky enough to be in a room with people deciding what we should do in terms of future custom shop models. And I, half joking and half very serious, said we should make all black guitars that actually have Paisley, Pink Paisley underneath. And half the room laughed and half the room went, wow, that's kind of cool. And I can't believe they decided to do it, but they did it.
Just like the other Chicago Special guitars that we have, the pickups, the Chicago Special pickups, were designed in collaboration with Mike Lewis, who's the VP of Product Development at the Fender Custom Shop in Corona, California. They are a very magically, wonderfully magical set of pickups, I gotta say.
They're magical, right?
They're magical.
And
exclusive. Yeah.
So these pickups are a specifically calibrated set, bridge to neck, for a balanced output.
The neck pickup is a wide diameter Alnico 5 magnet, which gives it a very punchy but clear sound. And the bridge pickup is a Alnico 3 wide diameter magnet, and that gives it that hot, juicy telly tone that
we
so
all
many
want.
people, we all want it.
The telly tone that we need.
Exactly. These pickups are also wound with 43 gauge enamel wire, and they're potted in shellac instead of wax, which gives them more of a wide open frequency range. So we opted to go with the modern telly wiring with the grease bucket circuit. So what that means is that you get your normal 3-way Telecaster switching. So you get your bridge pickup, your middle position, and then just the neck pickup, volume and tone. But what's cool about the grease bucket mod is that rather than when you roll down your tone it adds bass, it's just reducing treble. So the combination of having your standard contemporary wiring mixed with that just makes it a really versatile setup with controls, rather than the old school wiring, which kind of had a predetermined bass and added more bass with the tone knob. This just makes it really versatile right out of the gate.
I like that, Okay, so let's get down to it. It's 1968, which of course means it's a Alder body, and we're always sorted for the most lightweight we can get. And of course the separate neck and fingerboard are rift sawn maple.
This model also has a maple veneer fretboard. It's got late 60s head decal and the normal CBS era accoutrements as well.
So the neck shape is a very comfortable 60s style oval C shape with a 7¼ inch fingerboard radius.
And the frets on this guitar are the Jescar 45085 vintage upgrade frets, which are essentially a little bit taller and a little bit narrower than normal vintage frets.
On this model you find a 3-ply parchment pickguard and a top hat switch cap.
They also come with the knurled chrome knobs and they will be stored securely in a Fender Custom Shop black Telex hard-shelled case.
Now, with all that said, is there the possibility for me to, kind of make my own kind of custom version, or?
Absolutely. If you wanted to do an upgrade bird's eye maple, or a different neck profile, or quarter sawn versus riff sawn, you can always order them with a heavier relicing package too. If you wanted this guitar with a heavy relic where you can see more of the paisley from the factory, you can always order it that way.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Over the years, we've gotten our hands on a lot of vintage guitars, some of them being original Paisleys, and we've researched these a lot too, and we feel like we've really come up with an awesome baseline 68 that, like you mentioned, is very much customizable. Yeah, give us a call, shoot us a chat online, shoot us an email. We're always here to help and answer questions, or if you want to inquire about the trade process or about the custom building process, we're always here to help. And if you're lucky, maybe Nathaniel will pick up the phone one of these days.
What, mate?